stage. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do this time.
I know where to come in. So I got back from rehearsal a while ago. It was so fun to play with piano. I forgot how fun it is. I forgot how much easier in a lot of ways it is than playing in an orchestra or playing in a chamber group with winds or in strings. The pitch is just there. You know if you're out of tune, and if you're out of tune, if something's out of tune, you know it's your fault because the piano cannot change the intonation, right? I feel like it was a good exercise for me to do that again. But yeah, what? Do you want attention? You want attention? Did you just want a little attention? Okay, I'm gonna put you down now. You're gonna be okay. We're rehearsing some stuff to record. It feels really nice to play that classic flute and piano repertoire together. Tonight I'm going to the opera to see the Hours, which I've referenced in some of my other videos, but I'm really excited for that. It has like an all-star cast, and I thought I would also chat about VLOGMAS this year. If you're newer to the YouTube world and you're watching YouTube videos, VLOGMAS is a thing traditionally for every day leading up until Christmas. YouTubers will post a vlog, a daily vlog. So I did a version of that back in 2020. I kind of compiled many days into one video just because there was nothing going on. It was 2020. We were all stuck at home. But this year I thought that I would just, you know, go with the flow, see what happens, not put too much pressure on myself to film every day. I'm definitely not going to be uploading every day. Maybe every few days, taking it one day at a time, seeing what feels comfy. So I hope that you guys are interested in that. Some days coming up I have more interesting things than other days. I have some other rehearsals and a concert coming up, so like those are things that I know will be content. But I've been trying to plan some other stuff to share with you too. So if there's anything in particular that you want me to talk about or to show you in an upcoming video, please let me know. I thought that maybe I would talk about reading music from my iPad and how I use that, because I've gotten a lot of questions about that. If there's anything that you're like, oh, I have a question about this, or oh, could you show us that? Let me know and I will put it on my list for VLOGMAS ideas. I also thought that maybe I would do like a Q&A video at one point, which is what I did back in 2020. Anything specific, if you guys can think of that you want to see from me, let me know and I'll do my best.
Yeah, I'll say something. I'm here at the Met Opera seeing the Hours, and I'm very happy to be in Katie's vlog.
while I'm putting these groceries away, I thought that I would tell you about the opera last night. I really, really enjoyed it. I feel like whenever the Met does a new work by a living composer, there's always a bunch of people that are commenting on social media like, this sucks. And in general, I think for these institutions, you know, the places that people are used to them just performing the Verdis, the Puccinis, or with orchestras, the Beethovens, the Mozarts, you know? But last night, it was so well attended, and my mom, she was trying to come see it this weekend, and it sold out. So it just kind of gave me hope for contemporary music. Hope that audiences are a lot more receptive to new music than we might give them credit for. And granted, I think that the score was just so beautiful. It was not atonal or using crazy avant-garde sounds in any way. So I think that maybe that helps a bit, but I think that there's just a big stigma around new music with audience members that are not used to going to hear works by living composers. They just think that it's going to be so inaccessible and that they're not going to enjoy it, they're not going to understand it. And I think that that needs to stop. But I think by having works like this, that it's possible for people to have this entryway into listening to contemporary music and really enjoying it. In the Chamber Music Collective that I co-direct, we try to program a lot of things by living composers alongside composers that are in the canon, the classical canon, that are more household names, these composers that everyone is really familiar with. I think that's another way to kind of bring in some of this music to ears that might not normally seek that out. And I have to say that I didn't start appreciating contemporary music until I was maybe in grad school. And I was exposed to more of it at school at Juilliard, and I became friends with some composers. I think it's so important to play works by living composers and to seek out composers and creating relationships with composers, because there's nothing more cool than having a piece written especially for you to be able to collaborate with a composer, which is something that you can't do when you're just playing Beethoven all the time. And don't get me wrong, I am the #1 Beethoven stan. He is insert photo of my 13th birthday cake over here. But I think that there's just so much more out there. Also music from hundreds of years ago that is by composers that just are unfamiliar to us. And I think that's so cool to be able to explore all of this. But I'm interested to hear from all of you. Do you seek out contemporary music? And if not, I'd love to hear why not. So now I'm gonna take Miguel for a walk. I'm gonna try to get a lot of practicing in and editing in. I really would like to put up our Christmas decorations. Jeremias has a huge day of rehearsal at the Met, and they're playing Aida tonight, so he's not gonna get home till super late. So I was thinking it could be really sweet to surprise him by having all of the decorations up when he gets here. That's my current motivation to get things done today. Help decorate? Yeah? You wanna help? Okay, I put the tree up. It looks so small in this space. It worked really well in our old apartment. Here, I think it's just a little anticlimactic. It's cute, but it's like as tall as this lamp. Maybe next year we'll get a bigger tree, but it is cute.